Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to show how do you customize your existing SaaS pages. So specifically, I am going to customize one of the HCM page, which is called user journey page. And we are going to customize existing page, like how do we hide and then show some buttons which already exist, hide, how do we hide icons and blah blah. So using this video, a short video, I'm going to show how you can start customizing your existing page using VB Studio. And VB Studio is part of Oracle SaaS. Every Oracle SaaS instance will have VB Studio by default. Let's begin and see how you can customize the pages. So you should have the environment. So here is my SaaS environment. So I will click on three dots on the top, and here scroll down and we'll see the configuration, and you have to open the VB. So that VB will open your visual builder. But I'm not going to open this visual builder from here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to open the existing page, and from there we will customize that page. So I will go to the home icon, and from there I'm going to click on a me, and from there I will go to the journey. But how you will recognize this page is created in Redwood or not? So that you will recognize using UI plus with the URL. So as of now, you see the URL called faces. This faces meaning this page is created in the classic UI, meaning it don't use the Redwood. But when you click on a journey, the journey page is created in the Redwood, where you will see, you will not see the faces, you will see Redwood. If you see URL Redwood in any existing pages, guys, meaning this page is created in the Redwood. What you can do, you can customize this page. For example, if I go to the My Task, on the My Task, guys, you see you have various things like reassign button, reopen button. You have this guy where you have the journey name, you have the icon, you have this total items, you have this select a maximum of test 10 task or the action. Maybe you want to customize, maybe you want to hide those buttons. Your users to, you don't want your users uh, to reassign and reopen the task. You don't want to show those icons. So let's see how this can be done. So to customize the existing pages, you should have the button option called Edit Page in VB Studio. When you click here, you should have the role assigned to this VB Studio. Otherwise, you cannot open this VB Studio. So click on a VB Studio, which will take you to the VB Studio. You can create the project if project does not exist, or if project exists, it will take you to that project itself. Let this to be initialized, and I already have a project called AJ project. If project does not exist, this screen itself will allow you to create a project if you have necessary privileges. So what it will do, it will directly open this page, which is called my journey page, journey landing page. So you see it is opening your VB Studio. Let it open. It will take certain time because my instance is also a little slow, but that's okay. Okay, let it open. So here you can see my journey landing page has been opened. I customized it little bit, and that's the reason you will see something, some pre-work already. That's okay, but let it open. Okay, it is taking time. That's fine. All right. So here you can see whatever page you see on the UI, the same page you see here as well. You see, this is the page that we are trying to customize. So every page will have two modes, express mode and then advanced mode. Express mode is for the functional user who can do the little customization without knowing much coding. Advanced mode is for the professionals who know VB Studio. He knows how to work with VB Studio. So let's work with the Express, and we'll move to the advanced mode also. So here you can see, guys, I have this journey landing page. So every page is composed of multiple fragments, multiple sections. So this is how the page is divided. So when you go to the Express mode, you will see you have various options here. Show create journey button, show reassign, mask action my task. So these are the constants provided by Oracle, which you can modify as per your need. But it is not like every section of this page is customizable. It totally depends on Oracle what part of the page can be customized, and accordingly it will be customizable via those inbuilt constants. So here you can say show reassign mass action in my task. So you see my task. So you see reassign. Do you want this button to be there? By default, it is true. If not, you can simply say no, false. As soon as you say false, this page will be refreshed and whatever changes you have done, it will be reflected on your screen. Similarly, show reopen mass action in my task. This one, you can say no, I don't need it. Simply say false. So again, it will be hidden from your page. So as soon as you do this, all checkboxes are also not there. Maximum count for mass action. So as of now, when you say this guy, true. So the checkboxes are also there. You see maximum 10 tasks, which is coming from here. You can say 20. By default is 10. You can say 20. So it will change to 20. Select a maximum of 20 tasks for an action. So this is how you can play with those constants and customize your page whenever you need it. Understood? Now, let's, this is how your express mode works. You can go to other things as well and then change it. So you see, you have this guy called task list item header, which is your this one. When you hover this, it will show you which section it is part of. It is part of this section, meaning journey landing. If you hover it, it shows journey landing, my task, list item, head layout. So this section is coming from this section. So when you click on a rule, so you see it will show you how many rows you have and you can customize those rules. So when you click on a rule, it will open these rules. So what it rule says, you can close this and go back to the page, which will show you what this rule says. It says like in this rule, you have written what all fields will be visible here, which is there in the one rule. So basically this is the default rule, which you can see read only, which you cannot customize. So what this rules is all about, this rule is nothing. This contains a layout which contains what are the fields that are visible on your page, like icon. Which icon? This icon. Send a personalized communication. What it is? It is the name. Secondary text. What is secondary text? Secondary text is due in 5 days. Then you have a required, then you have this icon. So all is coming from this section itself. You want to remove something, you can quickly remove it, but you cannot change the default rule. What you can do, you can duplicate this rule and then you can change. Right click and let's say duplicate. So you can say custom rule, and let's say create. So custom rule has been created. Whatever layout you have in the default, that will be copied in your custom rule. And you can say you can show the fields which are available, for this page, which you can check and it will be visible. Let's suppose I don't need this icon. You can simply cross this and let's say go back, icon has been removed, close it, and you will see icon has been removed from here. You want to bring it back, go back to your rule, and then you can show field and you can say icon, that will come down of the page. You can bring it on the top using this guy icon here. You can bring it back. See, if you again close it, your icon is back. Do you want to remove this, or you want to remove this due today over due by today? Or you can say this may be your secondary text, which you can remove and then close. See, that has been removed from here. You want to do something else, you can go here and then you can say overdue flag. You don't want to show overdue flag, simply close it and then delete it, I mean the overdue flag will not come. So earlier it was showing something in the red. Now it is removed. So this is how you can use the express mode to change some things, which is very simple for the functional user. There is no coding. They simply remove, hide, unhide. That's it. So the changes has been done. Then what you can do, you can publish the changes. Publish the changing meaning it will publish your changes via one of the inbuilt jobs of VBS. And once it is done, it will be reflected on this page itself. Whatever changes you have done, it will be reflected. So this is how you can use it. You can go to the live mode and then you can view it. You can go to the advanced mode. Advanced mode is for more for the people who actually knows VB Studio coding, how the code works, like how the VBCS works. So you can go to the advanced mode and then change something else. So here, if I go here, let it open, you see whatever constant we took here in the express, it is also here constants. So you see you have various other things here which you can use and you can play with this. You have various components here. So you see design mode, you can again click here, hover, or you can go to the complete structure and you can say this guy. So we have created two rules. You see this detail fragment. So under detail fragment, you have various other sections, customizable settings, container grid. You can configure and then change something else. See, you are on the journey task detail page. So nothing is visible here, but yes, you can go to individual guy and then you can change it. We'll show in the further lectures how you can customize few other things using advanced option. So that's all about this video and I hope you find this interesting and you will be able to work with some little customization. Thank you. Bye-bye.